hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for day 22 of the 30 days of Ho'oponopono challenge. This is the video for the practice of offering Ho'oponopono to the subject of technology. If you want to watch my discussion video, you can just go ahead and watch day 22's chat video, where I talk a little bit about this issue and how I've applied the practice of Ho'oponopono to the subject in my own life. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian forgiveness tradition. It's the practice of offering the phrases, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you to anything in the outside world that you have a negative charge with. Anything that feels icky, tight, tense, annoying, blocked, restrictive, frustrating, which technology can certainly be at times. So in this practice, I just invite you to call upon any time that you've been frustrated on technology and you've kind of maybe even taken some things out in technology, like thrown your phone or slammed a computer or, taken out your frustrations on technology, and just offer up the phrases just to see what happens. This is a fun, easy, light subject today, although it might be heavier for some people if you work with technology a lot and have a lot of frustrations with it, especially if you're somebody who might be like new to using it or like doesn't like using it, right? Certainly can understand that, but you're just going to be going into a meditative state and offering up the phrases, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you to the subject. So be in a space where you're comfortable, where you're not going to be disturbed, and then gently close your eyes. Just start by taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. You don't have to go at any pace, just take a deeper breath now than you've taken all day today. Make it count. Allow the breath to help you come to this moment, to prepare for this practice. The breath is always happening in the current moment, so as we tune into it, we are essentially bringing ourselves present. Continue to breathe deep for just a few more breaths, and know that throughout this practice, if you get distracted, that's a natural process. The mind is trained to wander, so just gently notice that you've wandered off and guide your focus back to the sound of my voice, back to the exercise, back to the practice at hand, or the phrase that we're currently focusing on. And be gentle and loving with yourself about it. You don't need to beat yourself up if you notice your mind has wandered. The mind is not practice in holding its focus on what you are holding your conscious focus on. It's trained to just go off on random tangents. So the meditative practice in general is all about helping to sustain focus on one particular thing or just a few things at one time of your own conscious choosing. So we're going to be doing that in this practice, but we're going to be loving and gentle with ourselves. Okay, you can stop the deep breathing, return to your normal breath, and I invite you to focus your awareness and your attention on the area behind your forehead. This is what's known as your imagination center, and you're staring at what might look like a black screen, a white screen. You might not have any sensation of it. This is, like I said, a visualization center, but it's also for all of your senses. So some people have sight when they close their eyes and they see things. Some people just feel it in their body. Some people just smell smells or hear sounds. Some people just have the intention that they are calling into their experience these things, but they don't have any sensory response to that which they are trying to project onto their imagination center. Whatever happens for you is perfect and right, so don't beat yourself up if you think you should be having an experience that you're not. Again, this is a practice. You're just getting used to it, and you don't have to be too hard on yourself about anything when it comes to it. So in our mind's eye, we're just going to focus on technology. Maybe it's a phone that you use every day, maybe it's your computer, maybe it's something else that you may have feel frustration with. You can see maybe like a whole room of all of the electronic devices you've ever used in your life, like all of your old cell phones or computers or laptops or tablets or anything else, remote controls, TVs, whatever it is. So just kind of like see in your mind's eye or feel or call into existence or call into your focus all of the technology that you've ever used and that you ever felt frustrated with or angry at and not in alignment with. And I invite you to just start by offering the technology the phrase, I love you. So you say it out loud or in your head, whatever feels more comfortable to you. You can get specific and I love you for, if that feels good for you, and like add like I love you for allowing me to contact my loved ones, or whatever it is. Or you can just say, I love you, and just keep feeling it, and keep saying it until you kind of get all of the feelings that you have. Even if you don't actually feel love for any technology that you've ever used in your life, still say the phrase and see what happens, okay? So I'm gonna do this with you, but you go at your own pace, saying I love you to the image that you've brought into your mind's eye of the technology that you've used throughout your life. I love you. 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 And now we're going to move to the phrase, I am sorry. Even if you don't feel like you have anything to apologize for, just offer up the phrase, I am sorry. And specifically, just see if you can apologize or muster up the energy to apologize for any frustration, any physical violence, any negative words that you've shared with your technology. And just offer up, I'm sorry. I am sorry. We're going to move on to the phrase, please forgive me. You can think of any abuse that you have done to your technology. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Now we're going to offer up the gratitude phrase of thank you. We're thanking the technology for everything it has facilitated for us in our lives and for bearing the burden and brunt of our aggression and anger and frustration. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to offer up the 4 phrases. You can say them all in a row. You can say them, you can repeat whichever ones you want to spend more time with. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you can take a deep breath and release the practice, still holding the vision of all the technology that you've ever used in your life in front of you, or the technology pieces that you get most frustrated at most often. And holding that vision, just allow the technology pieces to disappear into the ether, disappearing lovingly and gracefully and easily. Keeping your eyes closed, you can slowly bring movement back into your hands, back into your feet, back into your body. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes and come out of the practice. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.